It's Dave from Upgrade Your Home DIY, and I'm continuing to organize things in my garage using French cleats. And today I want to get my leaf blower up on the wall, and so I'm going to build a holder. It's going to have two parts. One is going to be a base that this sits on, and that takes a lot of the weight, but it's also going to have a post here under the handle to support it as well. So let's get started and figure out how I'm going to build this French cleat holder for my leaf blower. Okay, so here's the plan. I have a scrap piece from another project. It's got an angle on it. That's okay. It's big enough. That's going to be the back. This is 1/2-inch plywood. And then I'm going to put, this is going to be my base. I've already measured out how deep it needs to be. And so I'm going to attach that to the bottom. But what I'm going to do for additional stability is I'm going to just cut a section of the 2x2 so that it's going to be able to be screwed to the back and to this base. Then the leaf blower can sit on this base. Once I've got that done, then I'm going to figure out where the post needs to be for the handle and attach that. Now I'm going to attach these using pocket holes and using screws through into the 2x2 to keep it really secure. So first step is to cut my base 1/2-inch plywood here to the correct length and my 2x2, then we can start assembling. Okay, so now that I've got the pocket holes drilled and my little piece of 2x2, I have to figure out where I need to position this. So I can line up my leaf blower, and I know that this back end should be about there. So this really needs to move down. So it needs to be about there, okay? So now what I can do is I can go ahead and use the pocket holes to first attach the 1/2-inch plywood to the back, and then drill holes in the back and in the top with countersink and put some additional screws in for strength. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp the 2x2 in place. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some countersink holes in the back and in the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill them in the put the screws in the top first before the back, because I don't want it to pull it out of alignment. Okay, I think I'm going to put those screws in first, lock that in, and then I can drill the last hole where the clamp is right now. Just using 1 1/4 inch screws, number 8s. Okay, so now we have this nice solid shelf that our leaf blower, the base, can sit on. So now that I've determined where that base is going to be, I can figure out where my post is going to be for the handle. And I'm just going to use some scrap. I think I've got some 1x2 there that, again, I'll put pocket hole in and a little piece of 2x2 underneath to secure it. Okay, so I have my small piece of, I think it's about 1x2 here that I've cut to the right length. Now I'm going to sit this on my platform and figure out where this handle should go to provide that support. And then I can just mark with my pencil on the back here. Okay. And now what I can do is I can put 1 or 2 pocket holes in the bottom here and attach it, and then put a piece of 2x2 on again. Looks good. Okay. Now with this one, it's a lot tighter because of the 2 screws here, the pocket screws. So I'm going to have to be careful in positioning this one. Okay, so now we have the support on the bottom and the top. And our leaf blower in here sits there, and it's well supported, both top and bottom. So I just added a little bit of wood on the front here to keep the handle from coming off in case it gets bumped. So now when I put it on, that's going to prevent the handle from coming off and it falling off. So now I've got my holder built. It's nice and secure. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the cleat to the back of the plywood back here, and then we can test it on the wall. So I've got my hanger piece and I've just clamped it in place. Now I'm going to attach it with 3 screws. So I'm going to pre-drill the countersink screws. Okay. Now for these screws, I'm going to use 1-inch screws because I got 1/2-inch material and 3/4-inch material. If you're using a 1 1/4-inch screw that is countersunk, it's going to come through the front. So I'm going to get some 1-inch screws to attach this. So my holder for my leaf blower is finished. Let's go over to the French cleat wall and test it out. Okay, so over at the French cleat wall, I'm going to put the hanger up on this one right here, nice and solid there. Now I can get my leaf blower up, sit it on there, and now I've got my leaf blower securely up on my French cleat wall. So this is yet another way that you can help to organize your garage, the things in your garage that you're going to need access to, by getting them off on French cleat walls. And again, the great thing about French cleat walls is you can move things around. So I could move this to another wall or move it lower down when I don't need it. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I publish new videos. If you found the information in this video helpful, here are some other videos I think you'll also find helpful. Thanks for watching.